Today, I'm at the PNC Arts Annex in downtown Dayton with Sharon Rab, chair of the Dayton Literary Peace Prize. We're going to talk about this wonderful award, which has used the written word to promote peace for more than a decade. Sharon, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I am so glad to have you here on the art show. So let's start right at the very beginning. For those who don't know, why was the Dayton Literary Peace Prize created?
The Dayton Literary Peace Prize was inspired by the Dayton Peace Accords, which were brokered by Richard C. Holbrooke, who brought all of the forces of from Bosnia-Herzegovina, from Croatia, from Serbia to Dayton, Ohio to write Patterson Air Force Base, and brokered peace with words. He stopped a war that had become a killing field, where hundreds of thousands of people had been killed and millions had been displaced. And so the fact that this man could end a war with words was very inspirational to me. And I said, you know, why don't we consider a literary peace prize? And once I found out through research that we would be the only international literary peace prize, I knew that we had found our niche here in Dayton.
So the works that are selected each year in fiction and nonfiction come from writers all around the world. How do you find these unique voices, and can you walk us through the selection process?
Absolutely. We've given awards to 72 authors. This year it'll be 77. We first go to the publishing houses that have nominated in the past, and we have over 200 publishing houses, well over 200, more like 250, many of them from outside the United States who do not have a component within the U.S. So we're getting nominations from all over the world. The other nominations come from our college and university consortia, from our nominating academy, which is made up of former winners, former judges, editors from around the country, actually from around the world, and then from the common everyday people who email me and say, I have read this wonderful book. Can you add it to your nominations? And then I approach the publishing house and we get that nominated.
So in May, the Dayton Literary Peace Prize received the Irma Lazarus Award from the governor for bringing national and international recognition to Ohio through sustained dedication to artistic excellence. What does this mean for the future of the award?
Oh, I think this was a tremendous step forward for the future of the award. We were so honored and humbled by having received that. It was important, I think, in that, oddly, the literary people around the world and in New York probably know more about the Dayton Literary Peace Prize than the people throughout the state of Ohio. I think the Governor's Award helped change that. So it will take us forward certainly throughout the state of Ohio and therefore beyond.
I've got one last question for you, Sharon. How can the general public get involved with the Dayton Literary Peace Prize?
Oh, many different ways. First of all, it's on our website. If you are interested in any particular author, we have archived all of the speeches, all the introductions and all the speeches from throughout the history of the Dayton Literary Peace Prize. We run 3 conversations with the authors at the Dayton Metro Library. It's free, open to the public. We do workshops for the readers, and we have a panel of experts who talk about the various books. And another one that people really enjoy is our Sunday morning conversation with the authors. We usually have about 40 events that surround the Peace Prize every year, and many of them are free and open to the public.
I love it. So there's a lot of connective threads.
A lot of ways to connect.
So Sharon, thank you so much for being on the show. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.